Oh, what's up, everybody? Pay no attention to the 15 minutes now. Pay no attention to the 15 minutes late that I am. As far as you guys know, I'll use my powers to tell you that I was here on time. How many of you are buying it? What's that? None of you? Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, let's get started with a tweet, of course. Hold up. Okay. Ye dearest at Marvel Champions. I pure of heart you. But go a second line. But I pure of heart more. Yes, I'm now live. Okay. Tweet. Alright. Let's get to the games then, shall we? Shark sending over 3. Already. Shark, thank you very much. Hang on. Oh no, it's that it's that hippo again, dude. Oh my goodness. But Shark, thank you very much. Slap. Man, my slapping voice has been gone still. I don't know what, dude. I can't slap like I used to. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I'll get it back. I'll get it back. But Shark, dude, thank you very much. Thank you for the 3. Thank you for the hippo that is doing whatever he's doing. Appreciate it. Thomas Martinez, first one here, followed by Big Joe. Joe Mama. 2 different people. I wasn't talking about Joe's mama. Cricket. What's up, everybody? We got Shark, Lakers Bodyguard, Rowan, Sip. Officially done shopping for stuff for trip. Star. That's excellent news. Sounds good. Sounds like you're all set then. Alright. Hey BG, I've been playing the game for 4 years. Sadly, I'm retiring. Time to adult. Adulting. It gets the best of us, man. It gets the best of us. But, alright, man. Sad to see you go. But, hey, if you get the whole adulting thing down and want to play casually and all that, you'll know where to find us. You're going for Longshot. I am not going for a Longshot, no. I may decide to pick him up as a 4-star still. I'm committed to getting him next round if I don't get him this round. I spent so much time with the whole Longshot video that I might have blown my chances at this point of getting him. So, yeah. I don't know what I'll do for this round. As far as 5-star is concerned, though, no. I actually don't think he's as good as people make him out to be. Which is cool if other people are real into him. I just have no interest in giving him my 5-star rank up resources, even if I went for him. Hey BG, head to bed soon. I wanted to stay up with you, grind arena for the future 5-star, but I'm getting him. Getting him kind of felt like a long shot. Oh, I see what you did there. Just can't get in the mojo of grinding. Oh, you know, I wasn't gonna boo the first one, but now that you did it twice, a boo to you. A boo to you. Not retiring from you. I'm not crazy. Wow. Thank you very much. Alright, let's dump a little bit of this whole questing energy thing. I see a potion. I see 2 potions. You know what? I'm going to go for the center potion first. Let's grab that sucker. Austin, sending over 5. Thanks, man. Saying, yo, BG, I love the long shot video. I support the incorporation of the backstory. Austin, thank you very much. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you kindly. I wish I could do one for Mojo, because Mojo seems... I do want to do one for Mojo. It's going to have to be a post-content creator video type of thing for that guy. So I hate to say it, but there's no way I could possibly get a video together with the time that I have Mojo still. So I'm gonna try to make some sort of Mojo content. But don't be too disappointed if the next one doesn't have backstory. I will have to, at some point down the road, do a backstory one for him. Figuring out this whole backstory thing, I still want to do it, but it's so time-consuming that, yeah, I have to, like, rethink the whole way I'm looking at YouTube, you know? But dude, thank you very much for the 5. I appreciate it, man. Ahoy, BG. What's up, Kevin? Hate Valentine's Day. Work was awful. Roboto, man. Sorry to hear it. Me too, but now that I have a 5-foot-long stuffed animal shark. Wait, what? Do you? You have a 5-foot-long stuffed animal shark? Seriously? Oh, man. ABG just pulled my first 6-star. Was Gambit. What's your opinion on him? It's not too high of an opinion on Gambit. He can stun lock with his special 1. If you have some form of power gain, or if there's like a power reserve node that makes it so that your specials cost half the amount of power, then... yeah, he can stun lock, which in some cases is extremely useful. But otherwise, he doesn't really have much going for him. Not even in the way of the synergy department, really. He doesn't have a whole lot. He doesn't pump out the damage. He's not a good defender. But yeah, Gambit's one of those champions that, like, or just one of those characters in general that I at least knew of. I at least knew of before I started playing this game. And yeah, I wish he was better. But yeah, well, what can he do? Woo, 60 units from 4 regular inner crystals. Nice, dude. Those suicides, they're coming quick. Work was nightmarish today. Shark. Why was work so awful for everybody? This past video took more than 3 minutes to make. It did take more than 3 minutes to make, yeah. So, pulled 5-star Warlock when trying to get 6-star shards. Definitely a pleasant surprise. Can't say the same for my 6-star pull, though. Oh, no. I'm a little bit scrolled up. You might have already put it. You didn't already put it. Who'd you pull, man? Is somebody... Is it that bad? PG, just ranked 5, my 5-star Blade. Pixie Bell. Nice. Congrats. No notification. Jeez, thanks, YouTube. Sup, PG? Sup, Stodian? Yeah, it's YouTube for you, man. Should I rank 5 Corvus or Doom? Need to do 6.3. It's a tough call, man. They're both really good champions. I don't know if one is... I mean, Corvus is probably better for just the average content. But I'm trying to think about what's special about 6.3 that maybe Doom can bring to the table if it could save you a lot of resources or something. And I'm not sure that there is. I mean, there's that one node where he works really well against, like, if you need to have a shock on the opponent, but do you really need him at rank 5 for, like, one path? Probably not. But what other goals do you have? Because Abyss, if you're looking at 6.3, then the Abyss has to at least be a thought going through your mind that you may want to step foot in the Abyss. And Doom is better for the Abyss than Corvus. So that could be reason enough to choose Doom. But of course, Corvus is Corvus. Corvus is great. If you run suicides, then it's hard to not love Corvus. The amount of damage, if you have him awakened, the death immunity, temporary death immunity at least, or whatever. So yeah, I'm not really sure. I would, if you were planning the Abyss at all though, that's probably the way I would go, because like Corvus was fine for 6.3, but I don't think he was, you know, could do without him. Butcher and everybody wants to do something for their significant other meat-wise on Valentine's Day. Really? I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I guess... Is it just a lot of people, like, wanting to, like, make dinner more, like... I could see that, I guess. I haven't made too many dinners in my life, but there's a higher amount of dinners were made on Valentine's Days. Not that I made one tonight, but than any other day. People are crackheads. Wow. I work in a pizza place, so pizza and Valentine's are a match in heaven, apparently. Yeah, I guess so, man. I don't know. I guess I don't really think about it, so. Why not doing the Abyss? I just have no real reason to at the moment. BG, who would you rank 5 first? Morningstar, Infinity Man, Blade, or Invisible Woman? Rank 5 already is Void, Stealth Suit, Domino, Cap, Infinity, Corvus, SS, who is that, I guess that's some Supreme, right? I'm just going through the rest of the list here. OG Vision, Sue step to the side, needs some input, please. Yeah. There's too many choices there, man. Like, I don't know what type of content you're after. I don't know what type of masteries you have. It sounds like you don't need any of them. Normally when there's this many options and they're this varied, it's not like, you know, you're trying to decide between a couple of XL champions to do variant 2 or something like that. When it's this varied, and it sounds like you don't really need anyone. And looking at the list of champions you already have ranked up, I could see that that's probably true. So I don't know if there's a way for me to really help you make that decision. You got to think about what content you're going after next, you know? Or if you need defenders, like just a random list, it makes things very difficult. Yeah, I'm not sure how else I could help other than just reminding you of some of the things that you could think about for next rank up choice. Nebula the Resetter sent over $20. Whoa, I thought that was a 2 at first. That's $20. Nebula the Resetter, thank you very much. I was gonna make a joke like I normally do with Lakers Bodyguard, because I've never seen this name before, at least I don't think. But this can't be Lakers Bodyguard because there's no message of happy birthdays or anything like that. So whoever this is, Nebula the Resetter, thank you very much. I really appreciate the 20. That is very generous of you. Will go a long way. Thank you, thank you. Hi, you beautiful man, Hobbit. You talking to me? What's up, dude? How you doing? BG, I've researched your slapping voice issue. Medical professionals agree that puberty is the cause. Oh, sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Dude, I've been fighting this puberty disease for like, oh my god, I don't even know how long. I didn't want it to be known, but now you've made it public, Arrow. It's true. I may be going through puberty. BG, it's been a while. Do you think the rank up gem crystal offer upon completing 6.1 is still a good offer? It's not bad still, but I no longer recommend getting it if you're just completing 6.1 now. The reason for that is at the time it was like, you know, it was a stellar offer. It was a really, really strong offer. But then we had, what was it, Cyber Monday, or was it 4th of July after that? I think it was 4th of July, right? Whichever one. The point is, the offers are even better on those days, and I recommend saving the units for those offers. Now, if you get so many units that you could afford to get like both of those and 4th of July, you're just a massive grinder, or don't mind spending whatever, then yeah, the offer is still good. But yeah, you're probably best for 99.9% of people. You're probably best spending those units on like the 4th of July, Cyber Monday type deals. Pete, what's up, man? Wait, it's your birthday? Happy birthday. It is not my birthday. It is still not my birthday, although we're getting close. BG, what do you think about the new Black Widow not awakened? Apparently she doesn't need her awaken ability for almost anything. I don't know a ton about Black Widow, only because I've only very briefly tested her. I don't think I've touched the champion since my testing stream. I mean, maybe in the arena, but I haven't thought about her abilities and how she works since then. So I don't know much about Black Widow, other than some people consider her to be the best Mystic champion in the game. So I mean, she's definitely she's not bad, and she doesn't need to be awakened. So EJ did one-time run of the Abyss and one-time run through 6.4, debating saving units for maybe another 15k offer at the end of 6.4. It's not a bad idea. 6.4 might have a nice offer like that. It's possible. It's certainly possible. And if they don't have a good offer, well, units they're not gonna suddenly go bad, you know. You can use the unit somewhere else. Right, I've only lubed like half of my switches. This is taking 5 ever. Dang, dude, it's taking 5 ever? Pete. That's crazy. Parents do that, they'll cook at home, so goes to get like ribeye, etc. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm scrolling way up at the moment. You're gonna push hard for Longshot, or are you not bothered with Longshot? I'm gonna get him as a 4-star, but 5-star wise, no. I don't care about Longshot. I played him enough when I had him, and yeah. No, he's not the champ for me. I'm really happy that some people are liking him, because we need more diversity, in my opinion. In rank ups and popular champions and stuff like that. Anytime a champion can grab people's attention, I'm psyched for it, but he's not the one for me. I'm more of a Man-Thing type of Mystic champion lover, you know? Love my Man-Thing. And I recommend everyone try to at least love your Man-Thing. Yeah, 5 hours, that's even more than 4 ever. I know, Pete. It's crazy, dude. I've never lubed switches for a keyboard before, so I don't even know what that experience is like. I mean, why does that keep popping up? I guess I guess Apple's trying to tell me something. Whatever. PG did my first Labyrinth run in 2 hours and I used 15 revives in total. Is that too much? That's too little. I think Kabama's gonna put a curse on you, dude. First run, 2 hours, 15 revives total. That's nothing. You know, like the first time people went through Labyrinth, it took them, oh, good lord. I don't know, but a lot more than that. So, you did great, man. You did a fantastic job. Alright, Magic. You just go away now. Dude, I need to start playing with Mojo. I wish I could play with Mojo on stream. But it's not allowed. Stupid, right? But I haven't even tried his abilities yet. And I'm waiting to Like, I want to play him before I switch back to Suicide Masteries. I'm so tired of not having Suicide Masteries on right now. After the embargo, it's loud, Dingus? Well, I know after the embargo, but... Wait, the embargo hasn't been lifted, has it? Is it? Logging into Discord right now. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's even allowed to say, but okay, yeah, not saying it has. Okay, all right. Well, I need to check the dates anyway. Okay, yeah. Yep, okay, still got time. Get out of here, Discord. All right. Yeah, I wanna learn how he works. I wanna try him out. I'll mow your Joe if you catch my drift. Whoa, Pete. Put down the lube before you say that again. At BG, sending you all my workplace harassment, hashtag misconduct, hashtag inappropriate. Someone call HR. Wow. Are you calling HR? Are you requesting a call of HR on yourself? Sending over 2 eggplants. The underage sign. That's the worst one, dude. You gotta get the underage one. Why? A couple of blue pills. Crazy how they're blue. I guess Google or whoever made these emojis, they knew what they were doing. Movie cinema camera, a pair of underwear, an open, unpeeled banana, more underwear, and what looks to be a fat stack of cash. I don't know what picture you're trying to paint, but it seems like you maybe want to go to an arcade. Maybe that's what those emojis are saying, you know? You want to spend the money, that's why you have the cash, on a game like Pac-Man. That's why the eggplants are there. I'm pretty sure in Pac-Man you eat eggplant to get extra points. And there's the pills that make you know. Just thinking about it in my head. The pills make the ghost run away. So if this blue pill does what it does to Pac-Man, maybe the ghosts are running for a different reason. Oh god. We need less emojis and more emojos. Agreed. I just watched your CCP review on Longshot. Are you going for the 5-star? No, I am not. I'll pick up the 4-star for collection purposes, for future guides, although I'm probably not going to make another Longshot guide, but hey, you never know. And synergies and stuff like that, but otherwise, I'm not too tickled by the champ, you know? He ain't my type. Is Thing a great option for 6.2? Yeah. I mean, he's one of the better options for finishing off the champion boss at the end of 6.2. So that alone makes Thing good. But he's good in he's good in other quests as well. He's good just because he's an all-around rock solid champion, you know. But I don't know if there's any nodes or fights specific to 6.2 that make him just like dominate the content. I was kind of curious, actually. Yeah, I think somebody, I can't remember for sure now, but I think someone brought up Thing versus the Mordo boss as well. I know we were talking about Torch one day on stream for that guy. But I want to say somebody also brought up Thing, which would kind of make sense having Thing and Torch together, you know? Since when you're back in the CCP? About 2 weeks ago or something like that. I meant to make a video about it. Well, I was gonna make a video today about it actually, but I had some other things that I desperately needed catching up on before I could do anything else related to MCOC, because I kind of neglected pretty much everything for a little while there, for a few days. But yeah, I'm gonna make a video tomorrow about CCP and the reasons why I rejoined and other things and stuff. Yeah, I'm at 847 out of 1500 unit goal. Roboto, nice. It's not too far away, dude. The units are climbing fast. Collecting any 5-star shards for future opening? Last time I see you doing the opening is when Human Torch or Maul is about to get buffed, when you got the most 5 stars. I'm waiting for Silver Surfer to get added. I want Silver Surfer to be added to the crystals before I pop them open. Like, at some, it's... I don't need prestige right now, but I feel like at some point having the option to have good prestige might be important, you know. So, and in order to catch up, I'm gonna need to go wild for a little bit. I'm gonna need the top prestige champions. I'm gonna need to do Abyss 100%. Lots of stuff in order to catch back up. Not saying that I'm doing that right now or starting that process or anything, but just saying I need to leave that option open. So, if I was gonna wait for Doom anyway, and then I was thinking, or like, I wanted to wait for the final Fantastic Four member really, but I also really like Doom. And then yeah, Silver Surfer, he's really just for prestige. PG for Mojo, you can record some gameplay and do live stream commentary with the footage if you can't do a full video. That could be viable. I'll probably make I plan on making videos for him. They just can't be as involved with the editing and the backstory and stuff like that. So that's all. It'll just be a normal video. PG following Longshot vid. Everyone be expecting the same type of vid for Mojo. Well, Apudas, I wish I could, man. I really enjoyed making that video for Longshot. Not too many people are watching it, but I expected that. I already knew that going into it. It's it doesn't have the views of a normal of even like I could have made a video popping open a 6-star crystal. Or 5-star crystal. Sorry, not even a 6-star crystal. 1 5-star crystal and probably got more views. But that's okay, man. I enjoyed making it, and I want to make another. It's just, it is very time consuming, so I gotta be careful with my time. So I went way overboard on that one. Don't have time to do one for Mojo, but I will definitely do more of those in the future. I didn't really mean for this first one to be a content creator champion either. I'm almost like kind of disappointed in that actually. Like I didn't want it to, I don't know, I didn't want the two to be related, I guess. But the timing just kind of worked out, and I was like, well, okay, if I'm gonna be making a video for this guy anyway. And I had the time. Let's do it. The first one. So now I could tell you guys actually. Now I've been waiting to talk about this for a long time. The first one, which is already mostly like gameplay-wise, is pretty much all written out. But backstory-wise, I haven't even looked into it. Oh, there he is right now, actually. It was going to be for Hyperion. There's like a few that are kind of, man, I guess I can't say they're halfway done now, knowing how long it actually takes to do the editing for it, but and the research and stuff. But I've been talking for a while, saying like, yeah, high quality content is coming. I have some videos that are halfway done, and it was that type of videos. Well, not exclusively that type of videos. There's other types as well, but yeah. The other ones I still can't talk about. BG, your Longshot vid has more likes than your Maw vid that has more than 3x the views. Pretty impressive. It is pretty impressive, except unfortunately the likes, they don't mean as much as the views. But that's okay. That's alright. It's all good. Enzo, what's up, dude? Good morning, BG. How long did it take you to make the Longshot video? I didn't keep track of the hours too much, and everything kind of blended together, but I want to say... Wait, hold on. I need to open Discord again. I started working on it... I can look at the dates and for like the embargo. I started working on it like 2 days before the embargo for it. So the 7th, so it was like 6 days. Yeah, it was... It's probably about 70 hours, believe it or not. It sounds crazy, man. It sounds real crazy. It might have been a little bit more than 70 hours. So, it's like embarrassing how long it took, man. But it's the truth. Oh, God. But that includes everything. I think that includes... I played with the champion for maybe about 5 hours. I have like... It was like 3 hours of recorded footage, a couple of hours without recording anything when I was still figuring out the champion stuff. And then a lot of that time was spent doing the research. A lot of the time. It was not all editing time. A lot of it was digging through the comics. Trying to figure out... Because the whole thing is I know nothing about the comics, man. I know absolutely nothing. And I knew if I messed something up, like, you know... what's the right way of saying it? Like, if I messed something up, it'd be like... I don't know, like I know a lot of you guys do know the comics, so I just didn't want to sound dumb, I guess, but that's not even the right way of saying it, because I don't care if I sound dumb. It's more of like, I didn't want to mess up that thing for that people love, you know? Like for example, I love Diablo 2, right? So if I'm watching a video of somebody about Diablo 2, they better know their stuff, man, or else I'm just gonna be pissed. I'm gonna click off the video. Screw this person. They don't know what they're talking about. It's a weak example, but yeah. Hopefully you know what I mean. I just wanted to do it justice. I wanted to do it right. So I did a lot of research. I still don't know everything. There's a lot of comics, apparently. Not specifically Longshot related. Longshot, he doesn't have that many comics that are like dedicated to him, but he's in he's in a lot of the comics, and Mojo is a bigger deal than I ever thought and all that, so yeah, there we go. Living up to the expectations of the comic book fans. There we go. That's a good way of saying it. Could ask someone who's better at comic knowledge as a feedback/focus group if needed to. I considered that, actually. I didn't want to... the first one I kind of wanted to not really like say anything and just do it. I failed that too, though, obviously, if I was, like, talking about it beforehand. I didn't say exactly what was going to be different, but I kept saying, yeah, it's going to be different. It's going to be good and all this. But I did think about reaching out to, like, wow, I almost called him Mojo. Like Frojo, because I know Frojo is really knowledgeable with comics and stuff like that, you know. In the future, I will probably put out at least a tweet and be like, hey, can you guys tell me your favorite comics that, you know, this character is a part of? Because I was going in blind. Like, you know, it helped that there's, like, wikis and stuff like that, so that's where I started, just to see, like, okay, what's the important stuff that I can't miss? But it's funny, man, like, I went to, I think it's Comics Explained. I think that's the channel, right? Like, I've watched a few of his videos in the past, and I was like, okay, well, let me check this out. Like, you know, obviously I couldn't just copy that person's video, but I was thinking, like, all right, this will be a good place to get started, and then I'll start digging through the comics on my own. This way, I forget, you know, what I saw in that video, so I'm not, like, plagiarizing it type of thing, you know? But I went to that channel, and I typed in Longshot, and nothing came up. So I was like, oh, no. What am I going to do now? I really do have to read. I'm screwed. But I should have watched the X-Men cartoon episode with him and Mojo. You know, I did see there was a clip, and I didn't actually watch it. I did see there was at least, like, when I was searching on YouTube, there was, like, a 4-minute clip. But after, yeah, after I've just faced reality and went to go read after I searched his channel. I don't even know if he's, like, the best at it, but he was just the person I was familiar with. And yeah, I like the way he tells stories, so I went there. BG, what is your favorite D2 build? Okay, so my favorite build is something that I came up with, called the Tri-Elemental Sorceress. I won't get too involved because I know not everyone in here knows about Diablo 2. But normally in that game, normally in Diablo 2, you have to focus in on, like, especially, well, for any character, but, you know, especially like a sorceress, you have to focus in on, like, one element. That's how, you know, you only have a certain number of skill points, and your gear and everything has to be tailored in order to do the most damage. So normally people have, like, one type, and then maybe they have, like, one main type and then like an off type or whatever, because when you get to, like, the hardest difficulty in that game, there's a bunch of immunities where you just, it doesn't matter how strong you are, you're dealing 0 damage. So you have to have some other type of damage source. And yeah, I boldly went where no one's gone before. I'm just kidding. I'm sure other people have tried it too. But no one I knew was making tri-elemental sorceresses. And so yeah. Wait, did you post that build in the forums? Because I've seen tri-ele builds out there. Nope. I definitely did not. So yeah, there we go. I guess there's proof other people did it too. But no, I didn't. The only thing I've ever posted for that game is I did a very small Let's Play type of thing on the forums. It was on JSP actually, which is, it's a forum, but it's not the official forums. And I was playing an Amazon that could only use rare or crafted items, no sets or uniques, and just trying to do, you know, it was a single player, so, you know, I could do, like, Players 8 type stuff to help, because, yeah. I don't know. Battle.net kind of... it's like the online service for that game. And it was great for its time, but it's kind of a nightmare to play with once once things have aged. Anyway, definitely going on too long of a tangent about this right now. BG, what was your favorite thing that you learned during researching? Comic-wise? Favorite thing I learned. Well, Okay, there's two favorite things I learned. And I didn't include either of them in the video. Number one, comics are dark, man. A little bit dark, at least. It was in, I think it's in the third issue of, I think it's the 1985 release, which is like his first release. I'm pretty sure it was the third issue, where in the issue before it, he was doing like some stuntman type work. Maybe it was the fourth issue. No, I think it was the third. Anyway, in the issue before, he was doing like some stuntman type work, and yeah, he almost died, and like the director basically thought that he did die, and he was saying like, oh, the contract or waiver or whatever was bogus, so he didn't want to get sued. So he just threw Longshot in the back of his pickup truck and dumped him in the water. And then he was found in the darker issue. He's found by a dude who just was miserable and was trying to off himself, and he jumped off a bridge and like landed basically on Longshot, and then he like took him out of the water, and the whole time he's saying things like maybe he didn't want to be saved or something like that. Like, I don't know, it was just kind of dark. I wasn't expecting it, man. I'm not really into that type of stuff, as you guys know. I'm more into like Mighty Ducks and Kung Fu Panda, but I just thought it was interesting. I thought it was interesting that it was in there. The second thing I'll get to in just a second, Derek sent it over 5, saying, BG Longshot vid was amazing. Thanks, man. And I'm proud of you for reading. Thanks. You don't deserve your banana, but thank you for sharing it with us. Hashtag good pain transfer. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I know, reading is very difficult for me. I read, guys. I feel like I need to say that as like a... Well, it wouldn't be Alcoholics Anonymous. It'd be like Illiterates Anonymous or something like that. Hello, my name is Brian, and today I read. But dude, thank you very much for the 5, man. I appreciate the support. We're done with your tangent, skill advancement, and level up is on. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I don't know if I want to rank anybody up right now, but I'll have to take a look at that later. Psst, you have a Joel sighting on Twitter, by the way. Ooh, a Joel sighting, eh? What did Joel say? Let's go take a look, everybody. Oh no. Oh no, what is this? What happened? It says, Brian, you inspired me to download the game again, and then immediately deleted it. Ah, Joel, why? You can't tell me things like this on Valentine's Day. Is there like a broken heart emoji? There must be, right? I love how these are my most frequently, or I guess not frequently, but most recently used emojis. You guys could tell I use a lot of them. Volcano. Let me see here. Alright, whatever. What is the heart one? Well, tell me I passed it just like I passed crystals. Oh, here we go. There it is. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. BG Glass are fogging up because Joel sent him something. We're good. Just search. Oh, God. There's a search button? Oh, man. Whoops. All right. I know for next time. BG, item list tomorrow? I'll probably be able to do it Sunday. I think Sunday is gonna have to be the day. So much for reading, yeah, so much for reading. Okay, the second favorite thing that I found in the comics. I found that they used to sell some really shady stuff. It's unrelated. It's unrelated to the comics themselves, like the stories. But they used to sell some really shady stuff. There was like Arnold Schwarzenegger selling these like power leather bracelet things or whatever. It's pretty awesome. And yeah, I mean that there was much shadier things than that. But yeah, the description was like instantly become stronger today or something, you know. $14.99. Unleash your true potential. All this bogus stuff. You know, it's like the X-ray goggles and stuff. I know JSP, you can get away with lightning only Sorks if you brought distance below 100%. Yeah. I mean, you can get away with any single element, really. It's just slow. I went with the Tri-Elemental just for fun. I mean, you don't need Tri-Elemental at all either. It was just for fun. BG, now that you finally posted your Longshot vid, when can we expect cable vid? Give the man a synergy. He doesn't even need a lot. His abilities are fine. But his stats are so weak. He does 0 damage. Give the man a synergy or something like that for cable. He's giving everybody else synergies. It's not fair. Kung Fu Panda, the second movie, was perfectly dark. Actually, you're right. The second Kung Fu Panda was pretty dark. I actually didn't like the second Kung Fu Panda for a long time. Because it was dark. I'm not even kidding. Here's what happened. I started watching the second Kung Fu Panda. And I was really tired, so I fell asleep. But I was awake enough for some of the dark parts. And I was like, oh man, Kung Fu Panda kind of sucks. Like, the first one was amazing, the second one kind of sucks. And then one day, the ending of Kung Fu Panda 2 popped up in my YouTube feed, because I would sometimes throw on like the Kung Fu Panda soundtrack and listen to that while working or something. And the ending of number 2 came up, and I watched it, and it was beautiful. I loved it, and now I love Kung Fu Panda 2, and I regret ever even having a thought of not loving Kung Fu Panda 2. It's amazing. You mean X-ray specs aren't real? Well, I can't say I ever tried them. Also, man, comics were really cheap. I'm sure back then, you know, like 43 cents was a lot of money. But they were like, they had like these order forms, and they were like, you know, you can order comics for like 60 cents each or something, but if you order more than 12, you'll get them for 43 cents. It's like, what? Uh-oh. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Dun-dun. Okay, yeah. Kung Fu Panda stories are the best A1 content. Dude, I love Kung Fu Panda, man. There's a fourth one coming, right? Asking if you can ask a question is a question. I reserve the right to not answer, but shoot. Oh, I see. Someone's asking you. Okay. What's up, Cat? BG, how was your Valentine's Day? Like any other, I suppose, which is not a bad thing. Can you create a droopy / sad banana emoji? I'll have to think about that. A sad banana emoji, you say? BG, who's better take to 455, Domino or Sunspot? Both are unduped and missing the full Domino Trinity. I don't know. I mean, I think more people play Domino than Sunspot. I don't really play either, to be honest. But if I had to pick one, it would probably be Domino. I never really gave Sunspot enough attention, though. So you're definitely going to want to get a second opinion on it. But just based on the champions that I see other people play and all that, I feel like Domino is at least the more popular of the two choices. Will Havoc work well for 6.1.2 EMP Ultron? I don't know. Is that the Ultron? Which Ultron is it? I mean, maybe. Because I mean, if, I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the healing one though, right? And if that's the case, if you don't kill him, he's just gonna heal a lot. But doesn't Havoc do so much damage that can you? No, actually no. I don't think you can one-shot him, could you? This spot is great. My rank 4 5-star is carrying me through uncollected monthly quests solo. Nice. Yeah, he's one of the champions that I keep saying I want to learn, but man, there's so many champions in this game. It's just hard to keep up with them all. Took Sunny rank 5 over Domino. Okay. So yeah, we definitely have some Sunspot fans in here. How did I not see you have a Juggernaut emoji also as my first 6-star? Yeah, I do have a Juggernaut emoji, although that one is questionable. That's one of the ones that if I have to cut one, I may have to cut Jugs. I don't know. Well, you know how you had that 10-second clip in the Longshot video where you showed like 30 special threes? Yeah. How long did that take to record, and was it really worth it? It didn't take that long. And was it really worth it? Yeah. I don't know what you guys thought of when you saw that. I was trying to think, like, is this funny? I don't know if this is funny, or is this annoying? But I couldn't help it, man. I had to do it. It actually didn't take that long. So, okay, and by didn't take that long, I'm comparing it to like the entire video. Because I can tell you right now, let me see. Okay, the video file that I was using to record all of those special threes was about 45 minutes. So it took me about 45 minutes just to record. Although actually there was some downtime in that. I forgot. There was like I let Lola out mid-recording and I didn't pause it and stuff. So it was less than 45 minutes. But yeah, it was ultimately I wanted all the champions to be different, so... And I wanted to get the Fantastic Four, so I had to find the Fantastic Four, which didn't take that long. They were mostly on the leaderboard, except I could not beat the Human Torch on the leaderboard. I couldn't get a special 3 off in time. Like, I died that fast to a rank 3 6-star torch. So yeah, then I just found one in a quest, which took a little while, but so yeah, all in all, the recording for it, I don't know, we'll say like 35 minutes maybe to record the 9, then the 4 Fantastic Four members, then the 3. So yeah, it's like 16 special 3s in total. And the editing part didn't take that long, but it took crazy long for my computer to render it. I had to render that one separately from the video itself, and I had to do that a few times to kind of check the speed of things. There was one, man, I wish I did render this part out. The part where I brought up different champions that work well with buffs, and I had like Man-Thing run across the screen. I couldn't see how fast he was moving with like the little preview window, and I would have changed that a little bit, but I still thought it was funny. And then I also had like I made him explode. That was the last thing, the absolute last thing I added into the video was him exploding as he was sinking, and I had 2 different explosions, and I wasn't sure which one was better. So I had like in my timeline, I had like 2 explosions, and I was kind of swapping them back and forth and seeing which one I liked better. And then I forgot to remove the second explosion. So there's just a random extra explosion in like the next little segment there. That 10-second clip should be the video outro. I thought there was... I can't even remember what it was now, but I did think about just adding something funny at the very end. But I like the way it ended with like the music. I really don't remember what it was now, but there was gonna be one last little entertaining thing there. Love the small artistic touches. Thank you, Kat. Watch people slip on banana peels all day. How do you have the energy to keep doing these long arenas and not get tired? I barely even understand that I'm in the arena right now, I guess is the best way to say it. The way I look at it is I'm just talking with all you guys, and the arena, I literally have one hand on the phone, one hand on my mouse that I'm scrolling up and down the chat with, and every once in a while looking at what I'm doing in game. It doesn't take too much effort once you kind of have things down and have high level champions and stuff. But it can sometimes be difficult to do like big grinds. Another anti-Samantha, yeah. BG's an MCOC god. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but thanks, man. Hello, Brian Valentino Grant. What's up, Christian? Oh no, from now on, just that clip of Longshot Special 3 in all future vids. Oh man, I would piss people off. I went back and I added some timestamps, and I included that as one of the timestamps just in case people wanted to like skip past it. Holy crap, I just destroyed myself. But I had to, I was cracking up as I was making it. So I figured like, dude, if I'm cracking up as I'm making this, I don't care if anyone else finds it funny. It's going in the video, you know? So the video, you know, of course, I made the video because I want to help people understand the champion and stuff like that. So It was partially for you guys, but it was also partially for me, just to make something cool, you know. So as long as I entertain myself, I was happy. Yo, what's up, BG? Finally got the chance to catch the live stream. Greetings from France. What's up, man? From France, eh? I know some of the French MCOC community. Met them at Comic-Con. Everyone's pretty cool. Favorite video of yours is the one where you rank up Blade. Could not stop laughing. Yeah. The old Blade rank up. Emily somehow hadn't noticed it due to just listening to the first go around. Wait, what? The banana part, you're saying? Noticed that it was part of the vid. I thought it had been an ad. The banana part? I'm confused. Just because the music changed or something? I don't know. Or are you talking about a different... Oh, wait. Oh, no, never mind. BG, what came first, the chicken or the egg? I would like your perspective on this matter, please. Thank you, Brian. Dude, you're gonna have to change that to what came first, the Longshot or the Shatterstar. Now that I'm all knowing about comics, everything needs to be related to comics. But the egg, actually, no, the egg is the real answer. The egg is the real answer. The universe egg. As far as the chicken egg, doesn't matter. Everything hatched out of the universe egg. Got it? Not exactly. I thought I did for a second there, but no. But it's okay. There's plenty of things I don't get. Should I sell Namor, BG? I still love him, and he's my MVP for all the contents in the game. Then no. No way. He hasn't really changed much. And I definitely recommend not selling him, as he's still a great champion. Absolutely not. Who is yo daddy? My son is my daddy, yeah. It's pretty nuts. BG, on an average, how long do you play this game a day? Well, today I only played for a little bit, but the average day is at least 23 and a half hours. The rest of the time... Rest of the time you know, like I can play this game one-handed. So I'm normally playing for at least 23 hours a day and eating at the same time. But there's certain foods that require two hands. I'm trying my best to get up to 24 hours a day, though, if I can. I asked my comic guru and Shatterstar being Longshot's dad, and he couldn't explain it to me. I'll explain a little bit more. I mean, it's weird, but basically, you know, Arise, he created not only Longshot, but lots of people. And to create Longshot, you know, he genetically engineered him, but he needed some DNA to go off of. And yeah, I mean, it really doesn't make sense, but I guess, oh, let me think if I'm messing this up now. I think Shatterstar, he just kind of like fell into existence basically. And Arise was like fascinated by Shatterstar, and I guess that's why he used some of his DNA to kind of experiment with. And that resulted in Longshot. You know what? Mephisto's part of it too. I forgot about that. So I didn't get to read exactly how Mephisto was involved, but this is actually like that part of it is mentioned in like the wikis that you'll find, where Mephisto I don't know. He did some time travel crap. It's complicated. I should just give up now. I don't know exactly, man. That's why I didn't go too deep into it. It's bizarre. It's a bizarre story. It's definitely not something I've ever heard of before. BG, saw drums in your past videos. Do you play drums? Yeah, actually, I still have some drums kind of sitting behind me here. They're not set up at the moment. I haven't played in a while. I used to play every single day when I was in New Jersey, but I moved out. I moved out to Washington like 2.5 years ago now. God, I can't believe it's been that long already. It's almost 2.5 years, and ever since coming out here, I haven't really been able to play. Like, I don't know, the last apartment that I was in, the walls were extremely thin, and yeah, I don't know, man. I hate bothering people, so I just couldn't bring myself to play. It's an electronic set too, so it's not as loud as a real set of drums, but like it's still way louder than you would think. I mean, you're still beating the crap out of just hitting anything. I guess it's gonna make a noise, but the drums themselves are actually not that loud. It's like it's kind of this mesh-like material, and yeah, it's really not that loud. But the cymbals themselves are just like hard rubber, and yeah, even if you're not hitting them that hard, it's still very loud. I tried softening them up a bit. Tried putting like a towel over them. That's some people there's like ways to reduce the amount of noise coming out of like real cymbals and stuff. But these are already kind of reduced, and there's really not much more you can do. It's too loud. And then this apartment that I'm in now is better, but it's very, very tight in here. We moved to a better place for sure, or compared to the last apartment, but it was a downgrade in terms of space, and I just don't even have any space to set them up. So yeah, it's been a while since I played. Would it being your own father create a paradox though? Yeah, it is a paradox. They in one of the panels that I included in the video, he even mentions it himself. So a little bit more. I still don't know everything about how it works to explain it fully, but they didn't even explain it that well in the comics apparently. Because I was reading, there was like a, I can't remember the name of the site, but I wasn't reading this in an actual comic. I was reading just someone's like summary of the events, and they didn't really explain it. They showed that Dazzler was pregnant, and it was established that it was Longshot's. But then Dazzler just kind of showed up and, wasn't pregnant anymore, and yeah, they mind wiped the both of them. And then it was kind of explained in one of the comics that I was able to grab a few of the shots, and I did read that comic where Shatterstar, he like practically gets killed, and then Arise kind of saves him. Wait, was it in that one? I don't know, man. It's all so confusing. But that kid is like, he was raised by other people. He wasn't raised by Longshot and Dazzler. Is the only other part I could say for sure. Anyway. Right, I have a new favorite Dodo hero, Visage. Or Visage. Visage? I know people say it two different ways. I used to say Visage, but then I feel like I went to Visage at some point. The man is OP this patch, is he? Dude, he was like the MVP in some of the other, like some of the earlier internationals. I don't remember seeing him in like the last year's, but dude, he was picked in like every game in other tournaments. Those gargoyles coming down on you, man. First series with him is kind of meh, but after that he makes the Doctor his own and rolls with it. Wait, what series we talking? Capaldi. That's some of the best episodes and speeches. Are we talking about like Doctor Who? Is that the Doctor? I've never seen Doctor Who. MS is best against champs with many buffs. Her SP2 kills it. Also, she's great in masochism nodes. In the right hand, she's got tier champ. Yeah, she's amazing. If somebody is asking about Morningstar, do you have hair when you played drums? Kind of, yeah. I mean, I started playing drums when I was 16. I wish I started playing earlier. But I started playing when I was 16 and I still had hair, yeah. I didn't have long hair, though. I wish, man. It's a dream of mine. To have long hair. To have Pete-like hair. Actually, no, that's too long. If I could have, like, shoulder-length hair or something like that, you know? I don't know. Holy poop, he got it right. Of course I got it right. Guys, I know everything now. I've read a handful of comic books. I know everything. His Q used to steal the opponent's move and attack speed. Now it steals it and gives it to the birds as well as himself. Oh, dang. Those things hit at max speed once you hit level 7. What? That's crazy, man. Dude, that's a hero that I, like, never played. 100% 6.3 or Abyss completion. Well, the Abyss has better rewards if you have the champions for it. Seems like that's the way to go. But not everybody has the champs for it, so if you're waiting on the champions, then clear what you can of 6.3, leaving you know, the harder stuff for later, and try to save a little bit of resources, and then you know, depending on how your next crystal openings go. Maybe you can hop into the Abyss too. Do you have pics of your hair days? Not many. I want to say, did I post one recently on Twitter? I found a pic. I can't remember if I posted on Twitter or not. I'm trying to look right now. This would have been like a few weeks ago, but or maybe a couple months ago at this point. I'm not sure if I posted it. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, that's okay. This is actually not the one I was thinking of, but here. Here, this is the pic. Oh, whoops. Pay no attention to me staring at these bananas. It's the one right above. This was me in the 9th grade. People said I looked like a bully in this picture, which I didn't understand. I look so innocent here, man. What are people talking about? There was another one. Let me see if I posted the other one, because the other one I feel like I did not post. Which is why I even forgot about that one. Yeah, okay. I did not post the other one. Maybe one day. That kid definitely bullied me in the 5th grade. Oh, man. Lord posted a prom one? Yeah. Well, Brian, that pick makes you look like a bully. What the heck, man? You know what's crazy too? I was taller as a kid. Well, okay, that sounds stupid. I didn't shrink, but what I mean is like compared to the average kid, I wasn't exactly a giant. I wasn't that tall or anything. Hell, man, there's some kids that are like, you know, I'm 5'9" right now. There's some kids that are 5'9" in like the 5th grade. But compared to like the rest of my classmates and stuff like that, I feel like I was at least like a little bit above average, and then I stopped growing. But maybe that contributed to the bully look or my bully lifestyle. But his name was Kyle. He was already drinking Monster Energy and carrying his dad's lunchbox around. Dang, dude. Popping Monster Energy in the 5th grade. It's hardcore. CG Laura should be in more vids. I tell her the same thing, but, you know, she's out there working. Oh God, that sounded terrible. I mean, she has a job. Oh God, that sounded so wrong. Oh man. She's sleeping now. That's good. So she didn't hear me say that. But you know, she actually has a job. She's busy. Hey BG, got 3 paths left for 6.2. Any advice for Do You Bleed path and also the final 6-star and skill gates? Who was my MVP for the Do You Bleed? I remember people said to bring Corvus, and I did bring Corvus, and I used Corvus because you know, even though he doesn't cause bleeds, you can attack into their block and crit them that way and do damage that way. It's not too bad. Was it? I might have been Venom that was like my MVP for the Killmonger fight. The Killmonger fight was the worst one. It was either that. I know I had Sabretooth on the team, but I can't remember if I actually used him for those fights or not. I don't know. That's my advice though, is when you're looking at the Do You Bleed path, look at that Killmonger really. You want to have like an armor break champion that causes bleeds. The Emma fight is not that, it's long, but it's really not that bad. As long as you're comfortable evading her special one, you'll get through. The Ghost and Rogue fights on that path are not bad at all. It's really just that Killmonger that's annoying. So if you have an armor break plus bleed option. Otherwise, I don't know if I have too much advice to share about the others. She's out there bringing in the money to support poor Brian's choices. Yeah, pretty much. Or is that supposed to be Brian's poor choices? Either way. BG wants to go back in time and tell his younger self not to cut his hair off. I didn't really have a choice, man. It kind of just happened on its own. I have 3 amnestic crystals. Am I even saying that right? I'm trying to get a 4-star Longshot or a 4-star Nova. Wish me luck. I'm going to try to earn enough crystals to pop at least 5 before this crystal expires. Alright, man. Best of luck to you. Have you seen all the Marvel movies, and which one is your favorite? No, I haven't seen all of them. My favorite one's probably Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one. Trying to think if there was another one that took that one over. That was definitely my favorite when I'd seen it. No, I think that one's still my favorite. My least favorite one, I don't know if this counts because I definitely fell asleep pretty early on into it, but the least favorite one that I saw was probably the Captain Marvel movie. It only took 10 minutes and it knocked me right out. Actually, that's kind of a good thing. I needed the sleep, so. But I just didn't even know what was going on. Dude, I was actually going to see that one in the theaters, too. It's been a long time since I've been to the movie theaters. The last time was for the Thor Ragnarok movie. I've only been to the movie theaters once since moving out to the Seattle area. Last time before that was Doctor Strange. It's all Marvel movies, man. I'm telling you, Marvel's got me by the balls. I used to not watch anything Marvel. Now I'm even reading their informational packets that some people like to call comic books. Like 12 5 stars to open. I don't know what to do, to be honest. Any advice? I know Guillotine 2099 is in the reel. Well, I don't know if you can wait any longer. We've got some really powerful champions coming up, though. Doom is not too much further out if you can keep holding for Doom, if you want. It kind of depends on where you're at in the game too. The larger your roster is, the more flexible you are with, like, you know, waiting not really being an issue. I don't recommend any newer players out there to wait for a champion to get added to the crystal. It's best just to pop them as you get them, pretty much. Dragon Dagger sent it over to saying Hollywood tweeters please. All right. Dragon Dagger. What are we at here? Let me see. Oh, there's another message from Joel, too. Okay. Getting these nerds ready to meet Captain America, Thor, Valkyrie, and Loki next month. Think they are ready? I've added some upgrades since this pick. Dude, this is this is pretty awesome, man. Yeah, I'd say they're ready. I'm trying. What do you? Is that? Because I mean, he definitely has a beard, and I'm pretty sure this is not natural. So what's going on here? Is there like a beard kit, or is that like marker or something? I can't tell with the picture, but it looks good. It looks like it'll make you look twice. Like, is that kid sporting a beard? What the hell? That's awesome, though, man. All right, the follow-up from Joel said, "Can't tell me things like this on Valentine's Day. It's just what I do. Break hearts and butter croissants. P.S. Can 4 Pony and 4 Nana be sister alliances?" Sure thing, sis. Brian, do you think the green skin for Hulk isn't face paint or makeup? Oh my goodness. Of course not. That's clearly an example of someone who's listened to what I've been saying. To eat your broccoli, kids. You eat enough vegetables, you turn green. It's just science. I do the costumes and my wife does the makeup. Okay, alright. That's pretty cool. I knew it wasn't real though, Star. I just wanted to know how it was done. VG for Killmonger, my plan is Blade and Ghost Rider. If not, Medusa. Thanks for the help, man. You've been a big help. Awesome, dude. Good luck. It's really not that bad of a path. Those fights are annoying. I do remember those fights being annoying, but it's just one of those annoying paths more than like difficult paths, so still amused. It's effing amazing. Go to the kiddos, great picture. Yeah, I mean, wait, hold on. Are there wait. I just realized something that kind of went past me for a second. You said, getting these nerds ready to meet Captain America, Thor, Valkyrie, and Loki next month. Where are you going? What does that mean? Wait, is next month San Diego Comic-Con? Already? No, that's in July. Is it a different Comic-Con, or are they just taking over as those superheroes? They're going to meet their makers, basically. Heading to Boston for Ace Comic-Con. Oh, okay. Got it. Let's level up, BG. Yeah, I don't know if I have a champion I want to level up right now, so I'm really trying my best to save resources, including crystals for ISO. So I might skip out on this level up event. Next month is Emerald City Comic-Con. The only Comic-Con I've ever been to was New York City Comic-Con. But I hear the Emerald City one's getting kind of big, and a buddy of mine would probably love to go. I don't think I'm going to go, but maybe I should. Probably, hold on. Let me see about the tickets. Buy your tickets to ECCC. Jeez, that's too many ECs, or too many Cs. Emerald City Comic-Con before February 7th at midnight. Well, it's past that. I still have tickets available. This is way different. This is a way different experience than New York City Comic-Con, where like if you don't buy tickets right away, you're just screwed. A little bit cheaper too, which is nice. But yeah, I probably still won't go. I feel like BG could rock Vision Arcus if he cosplayed. Yeah, I'm about as ripped as this guy is. You could say that. It's a little bit light actually. You know, I'd have to stop going to the gym 6 days a week. Maybe take it down to only like 2 days a week for a little while. Slim down, just so it's more believable. Dude, speaking of, I was trying to find some info about this guy, comic-wise. I didn't try very hard. I only, you know, basically just typed in Arcus and nothing popped up. Because I was just curious about him. But yeah, I don't know what this dude's story is at all. Vision Arcus. And since I've also barely ever played the champion, I feel like maybe he was a good candidate for another video. BG, you know when Act 6.4 is being released? I do not. Hey guys, I just got my 4-star Aegon up to Sig 38. I also won a 4-star Nova. Super stoked. Thank you guys for the luck. Nice, man. Keep it going. BG, how long you stream it for tonight? Like another 30 minutes or so. Isn't he a Creed? Like Apollo? I have no idea. I don't remember him in any of the movies. The Rocky movies. Alright, that joke wasn't funny the first time. I don't know why I tried it a second time. Arcus is a crime fighter / policeman in a place called Smoke World. Okay. Smoke World. Never heard of that either. I wonder if Annie and Obi talk about the whole Mustafa thing, where they're living in the Force as spirits. I hope I didn't just read out some spoilers. I apologize. I just realized those might have been spoilers or something. I actually have no idea about anything Star Wars. I've never seen a single Star Wars movie. Maybe I'll have to do that now too. Psych. EG, is there going to be a 6-star Quake? Wouldn't she be too OP? Probably, yeah. I mean, probably too OP is what I mean. I would not be surprised if 6-star Quake is, like, off the table. Permanently. At least for, like, the next 3 years or something like that, you know? If not longer. I mean, hell, if they still haven't released a 5-star Scarlet Witch, then yeah, Quake might not appear as a 6-star. Which I'm like, again, I kind of like that style of nerfing a champion. It's not you're not nerfing the champion. You're just not bringing them back. Because I wonder sometimes, like, how Kabam feels about characters that just kind of get around the obstacles in that type of way. Because you can't really nerf Quake. I mean, you can, but, like, Kabam's not going to. So a good way to do it is just to, okay, she's really good, and she's going to continue to be really good. But just don't bring her back as a 6-star. It's Kree, not Creed, and no, he's not one. Okay. I mean, I figured you were saying Kree, but I wondered if, like, Creed was, like, the official, like if Creed was the, like, if you were, like, being a Kree means you were a member of the Creed or something, you know. But yeah, I know nothing about him. Really, what I need to do is make the videos about the most popular characters, though. Because it's a lot more likely that somebody will click on a video if it's one of the most popular characters. I would love to make a video for every character. That'd be super cool. But it might be wise to, you know, if I'm gonna do like a whole backstory thing, like not too many people know where well, actually I shouldn't say it. Maybe a lot of people know where Ghost came from, since she was in the Ant-Man and Wasp movie, but I had never heard of Ghost before playing this game. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Ghost from before this game or before she was in that movie. Wait, did they go into a story much in the movie? I fell asleep during that movie too. If they already went into her story, then maybe I should pick a different character. I need someone that's, like, extremely powerful that people don't know about. That's probably, like, the coolest thing to start with, you know? Saw on Reddit, I think, that 5-star Black Bolt is in the Dungeon Crystal. I saw that too, which is awesome. I would love to get a 5-star Black Bolt. My opinion, Wikipedia is as good as the comics. 5 minutes on it, I learned a lot about Arcus. I bet. Those wikis are really well put together, man. I was like basically going back and forth between the comics and the wikis just to. I wanted to find like some things that weren't just in the wikis, but I didn't want to miss the important stuff either. So. Hey BG, generally really enjoyed the Longshot vid. Thanks, man. Really happy that you're back in the CCP and doing in-depth videos on the new champs. Hope you enjoyed making the video too. I did enjoy making the video. Yeah, it was extremely time-consuming, but I enjoyed it. I'm not going to do that for every CCP video though, just to let you know. And I am going to do that for characters that are not part of the CCP. It was kind of unrelated to the CCP. It was just coincidental timing on when I could do a video like that. But yeah, man, I'm happy you enjoyed it. Mike hinted at bigger plans for dungeons. Spill the beans. Kabam banana. Oh god, is that my Kabam name? I'm not, I know you're joking, but some people are not going to get the joke. I'm not with Kabam. But, I don't know anything about the dungeons. I want it, like, you know, the dev at Comic-Con that, were like the main person behind the dungeons, I guess. They were not there at Comic-Con. But I did talk to some of them about dungeons. I talked to Luke about it, who was basically, that dude knows everything about this game. He's the executive producer, and if you guys ever go to Comic-Con and he's there, he's only been there for 2 of them that I went to at least. But yeah, if you want to know anything about the game, you just ask that guy. He might tell you to go talk to someone else who, like if someone else is there, but he's done videos on like Dave's channel if you want to see what he looks like if you ever go. Yeah, if you see that dude, you could just ask him anything, and man, he knows it all. Because there's others, you know. If you ask, you might go there and ask somebody about like Alliance War, and they'll just have to be like, yeah, I'm an artist. You know? They wouldn't say it like that. They wouldn't be a dick about it. But just saying, like, of course, if somebody's designing the characters, they might not necessarily know about some other part of the development process. BG, do you know when Halls of Healing is this year? I do not. If I had to guess, probably around the anniversary of the game. Just still pretty far away. There might be Halls of Healing at other times too, but it seems like they try to do something in the summertime and for the anniversary of the game. Last year we didn't get a Summoner Appreciation boost in the summer, but we got that long calendar, and I think there was Halls of Healing during that too. So maybe something like that. We're still kind of far out. BG, Cosmic Worth rank 5 gem. Have Corvus Sparkles already done. Also Tech Worth rank 5 gem. Have 6-star Sentinel. Wait, what? Dysentery gem? Oh, you just mean like any Cosmic in general that are worth the 5-star gem? Or and the Tech ones? I mean, yeah, the Cosmic class is pretty stacked. Hyperion, Venom, I don't know who you have exactly, and not all of the champions are coming to mind in the moment. For Tech, yeah, there's a bunch of good Tech ones too, of course. Who do you got though, man? It'd be easy. It'd be a lot easier. Who you got? Who you working with? There's too many champions in this game. I can't keep up. Next video should be Man-Thing, Warlock, and then Venom the Duck, in my opinion. And please, that'd be great. Those are some great champions, some great characters. My plan was to do three. No, two before doing Venom the Duck. I think it was. It was definitely going to be Hyperion and Omega Red. Those were going to be the first two. And I want to say I might have had one more before Venom the Duck. I had some reasons why. So yeah, because otherwise I could just pick whatever characters I want. It doesn't matter. But I was gonna start with Hyperion and Omega Red just because those are the two champions I play the most, and I wanted to make a few before making the Venom the Duck video, because I want the Venom the Duck video to be the greatest video that's in the history of videos. That's right, rivaling such great works as The Mighty Ducks or D2, The Mighty Ducks. Not D3 though. Oh man, the way I said it sounds like D3 was bad. I like D3. But yeah, Man-Thing and Warlock, I do like those champions. It probably is best that It's probably best that I make videos for champions that I like too, I guess, because if it's a champion that I don't really like, I'm not going to be into it. And even though I think Longshot is not as good as people say, I did still have fun with him, and I still did like him and stuff, but yeah. Should be champs that I like. If I'm going to be spending potentially like 50 plus hours working on a video, it better be something that I'm going to enjoy. Or else that'll be the last video I make. Thought Venom the Duck was a Kabam created character, or is there a comic background? I don't know, actually. I mean, I know, I believe it was Kabam created, but I could still, like, the Venom the Duck video, he's just a little bit confusing to play, I think, for people. So the videos, like, they're going to vary for how much backstory is there. My original plan was to have maybe 2 minutes of backstory, but this was the first one I ever did, and I realized 2 minutes is not enough time, for most characters at least. But maybe for someone like Venom the Duck, maybe it would just be some story about the whole symbiote thing in general, if he's not like in the comics. I don't know. Or I could try to reach out to Kabam and, just kind of get some, if they have anything interesting that they want to share. Really, these types of videos, man, there's a lot of possibilities there. I can do other things besides just backstory and a guide how to play the character. The whole thing is, though, I do want something more than just the gameplay. To me, it's interesting, at least. And clearly some of you guys like it too, so. Do Man-Thing, his domain has recently been mentioned quite a few times in the story. Has it? Okay. I do love Man-Thing. Honestly, this is... as I was doing the Man-Thing little animation in the video, I was thinking, like, Man-Thing might be my favorite champion in the game, guys. He was number 2. He quickly rose. Because when he first came out, I was like, oh, this dude's pretty cool. But he wasn't my favorite. That spot was still held by Venom the Duck. And number 2 was like still Medusa. But then I was like, dude, I actually really like Man-Thing. When I took him up to rank 5 and I got to play him as a rank 5, he became my second favorite. And I was cracking up pretty hard just at the thought of like... I have no idea anything about Man-Thing in the comics. He might be really smart, but my version of Man-Thing is that he's really dumb. and like for that part, he was just really excited. Like for that part of the video, he saw everyone else just getting excited about the buffs, and he had no idea what was going on. All right, these are the thoughts that are going through my mind. He has no idea what's going on. But he sees others getting excited, so he's excited too. And he just kind of waddles in saying Man-Thing and then falls over. And I got such a kick out of like just thinking about Man-Thing that way that he might have taken over my top spot. He might be my favorite. Speaking of Man-Thing, Man-Falcon sending over 2 of them New Zealand bucks. Thank you. Saying, thanks for what you do, BG. You're the besterest. Oh my goodness. That's better than best. And better than bester even. Besterest. Thank you, man. Falcon. Appreciate it. This Man-Thing rose quickly. It's true. Did you know Man-Thing in the comics can burn people with his touch if they fear him? Is that when the burning happens? Because I've seen the Special 3 animation, but I had no idea where that came from. I got a bail now. It was really fun watching you, Brian. See ya. All right. Have a good one. Would you consider the champion for one of the showcase videos? Yeah. Maybe. So, I gotta be honest, I don't like playing the champion, but there's gotta be a lot there story-wise, and I have a feeling he might also be connected with Karina in some way, and if Karina is just kind of warming up in the contest here, and if she does take over, like I think she's going to take over, that could be really interesting just to learn more about if there is any involvement with those. But because they're both what are they called? Like the Grandmaster, the Collector, the Champion. They have like some special name to them. Powers Primordial or something like that. What are they? Apparently I don't know everything. Elders! Okay, there we go. Elders. Yeah. So that could be cool to learn about. I will say though, probably not at the top of my list, so don't expect that anytime soon, but it's could be a thing. I get tonight and tomorrow as last nights where it's mildly okay for me to be up too late. Oh, Star. Go to sleep. Get your rest. Man-Thing came first, but he isn't really as good. Wait, are you talking bad things about Man-Thing? How dare you? Hello, BG. Is Thor Ragnarok trash? Kind of, yeah. He's got high prestige, and you know, I did find him useful for one quest. But that was pretty much it. I used him in one of the more difficult quests in the game, and he kind of saved me for one of my itemless runs. But otherwise, he's pretty bad, man. I don't recommend investing resources into Thor Ragnarok unless you are after prestige, which I don't even recommend a lot of players going after prestige. Oh, crap, I gotta make a video about that still. Dysentery Joe saying the last 2, please. Okay. Send over a buck. Uh-oh. If you heard a Windows ding, do not check your computers. That was me. Dysentery Joe. Let me see. Gotta burn these gems someday. I'm not worried about who I already got because I will save for a better option, but Cosmic, Venom Duck, Venom, Proxima, Hella Medusa, Vision Arceus, Annihilus. Wow, that's a weird way of saying Annihilus, Dysentery Joe. A bunch of crappy. Well, you've got some good Cosmic champions. Medusa's still a great rank up as well. I wonder about like her and Arceus, because they both have Armor Shatter. But I do still like Medusa and Venom. Let me see. Tech, OG Vision, Ghost, don't use, Starkey, Red Skull, Infinity Man, Starboard, and a bunch of crappy ones. Well, if you don't mind waiting, you guys want to see me play Void? If you don't mind waiting, maybe Warlock for Tech would be a good one to wait for. That dude's awesome. For Cosmic, I mean, you could wait, but you do have some good Cosmic champs already, so... BG, read the old Thanos quest books from the 90s. Has Thanos wrecking the Elders of the Universe. Damn, okay. Damn, it probably would have been good to... See, you know what I might also have to look at? I might have to look at like what shows are coming out, or what movies and stuff like that, because that helps make things more relevant too. So I'm thinking like, damn, it probably would have been good to do something about Thanos for the whole Avengers series. Although maybe it's not as good, because then people... I like telling people things that they're probably not going to know on their own. I don't know. I gotta figure it all out. I'm sure if he's involved with the Elders, I'm sure at some point reading for one of these vids, I'll come across those. BG, how to master Delirium node. Really struggling in 6.1. Well, Delirium, you can just bring a robot champion and or someone else that's immune to reverse controls, and then you could just play normally. Otherwise, I don't know if I could... Oh, you know what? There is one tip I can share. Because a lot of it's more about just, you just got to try it and practice, and yeah, you're kind of messing with your muscle memory there. But here's one thing. Do 4-hit combos. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, back out. And, I don't know, it's just easier to like, parry. Or, you could do parry heavies the entire way. And when you think about movement, only think about swiping forward, which would be backwards, you know? Like... Well, I think I said that backwards. Now I'm probably confusing you even more. But think about like moving your character backwards by swiping forward, you know? Like if you're baiting out specials. I guess what I'm trying to say is you want to limit the amount of inputs you have in the game. If you're still swiping forwards, backwards, doing every single type of attack, it's a lot for your brain to kind of process doing things backwards. So if you can eliminate, even eliminate doing like light attacks and medium attacks just by going with parry, heavy, and then being ready to dash back when when you're baiting out specials, then yeah, that's a lot easier than trying to manage it all. But if you are willing to fight, like if you do want to try fighting normally and stuff, I do find it easier for the delirium nodes to do 4-hit combos. It just gives my, like, when you do a 5-hit combo, you have a little bit less time when you're moving backwards to set up for your next parry and stuff. So if you do a 4-hit combo, it just gives you that extra little bit of time for your brain to kind of process the reversal part. Other than that, man, it's practice, which those nodes are rare, so we never really get a chance to practice them, but it's something that you can get, you know. 50,000 Aegis Heavy Nightcrawler. Oh, I see. Dang, dude. He's killed you 50,000 times. Nightcrawler on Aegis Heavy. Warlock, good shout. Was thinking Venom the Duck for once I remove Suicides again, or Venom hype, so thanks. Yeah, man. I mean, I love Venom the Duck, but I feel like Venom is probably the better choice in terms of rank up. He's just more practical in a few ways compared to Venom the Duck. Like Venom the Duck, he has higher potential when you have some buffs going. His damage is crazy. He's got healing. He's got it all. The dude can end fights super quickly because of the power gain and getting to like a special 2 while healing at the start of the fight. He's great and everything, but Venom's the type of guy that needs no building, and you can just throw him in there when you need, and yeah. UG, how's it going, mate? Loved your work on the Longshot video. Thank you. It's really, really good. Thanks, man. Jamie gets his powers from the Bang Bang itself. I think it's called the Power Primordial or something. So, I kind of did have that then, right? I knew that was something with him. Actually, yeah, that was in his ability description, isn't it? Also, I think he's 50,000 and 0 in combat. That's why he's the final boss, most likely. Oh, that makes even more sense with the next comment of 50,000 Aegis Heavy Nightcrawler. Me, wow. Okay. Big Bang? Oh, okay. I mean, I knew what you were talking about. I just thought you wanted to call it Bang Bang for some reason. But I was assuming the Big Bang. Playing with one hand? Yeah, I normally play with one hand. For Arena, at least. It's not too hard. I made a video on it, if you want to see it. But sometimes you just need to kick back, you know? Kick back, relax. You can't stop the grind, though. Plus Venom shuts down Spidey evades. Okay, probably hitting them. Yeah, that's the thing, is if he didn't shut down the Spidey evades, I would say Venom the Duck over Venom any day. There'd still be situations where you'd want to use Venom over Venom the Duck, but it's really the countering Spider-Verse champions that, like, puts him over the top, in my opinion, compared to Venom the Duck. The Spider-Verse champions, they're just annoying. And him being such a good counter while also being viable in most content, most kind of standard content, as long as you don't need like immunities or something, right? He's got the heal. He's got certain buffs. There's just a lot that he's good for. Do you think Quake plus Hawkeye synergy should be good for Hyperion Fury buff? Only if you're already going to be using Quake. Because the thing is, I'm sure it helps him. But you could also extend the duration of your buffs, which not only helps the Furies. The Furies, I don't know which one comes out on top. If we're just talking like about how many Furies you could have on yourself on average, I wonder if the Quake synergy is better than increasing the duration. Actually, it's probably not, because if we think about how long the duration those synergies work for, 25% with Captain Beardo is a lot. If we could just look at the percentages themselves, that's probably all we need to look at. So, but what I was gonna say is his power gain is already 100%. So the synergy that increases the duration of buffs it also works on this power gain compared to Quake, which would only affect the Fury, not the power gain. Okay, I'm gonna head to bed now. Thanks again. Your brain works a lot like mine in game. Sounds good, man. Later, Dysentery Joe. One-handed gaming is easier with the pop-out grip in the back of the phone. It works great. Interesting. I could see that. I've never tried it, but I could see it. Get one of those. I mean, I have a bunch of those. Here we go. I got one right here, actually. I could pop one of these on if I wanted. I don't know that I want to, though. Pop socket for Realm of Champions. Lars sending over 50 DKKs. Thanks, man. Thanks for your awesome long shot guide. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. I think I'm only able to make those because of you guys. Just thinking about it now. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know if I'd make it. Like, I had fun making it and all, but it's so time consuming. And yeah, there's been enough support. Views wise, there wasn't. It didn't do as well as I'd hoped, but I kind of figured it wasn't going to. But enough of you guys really liked it that I gotta keep it going. I gotta do another one. I can't do it for Mojo. I feel really bad about it because between the two characters, I was actually more psyched about Mojo. Now, like, Longshot's always going to be special to me because he was my first. I was actually more psyched about Mojo, and he's getting left behind just because of time. But I will definitely continue trying to make some awesome videos like that again. It'll get one more view later because I haven't watched yet. All right, Dysentery Joe, sounds good. Black Star from sending over $1 as well. Saying BG. Can we see your 5- and 6-star shard stash? Sure. Six stars. I'm sitting at just over 30,000. Ooh, it's only 10.5. Oh, wait. That's right. I think I wanted to wait on this too. I was gonna say there's only 10.5 more days on when these champions get dumped into the basic pool, but Yeah, I might wait for Doom on that one. We'll see. I'm not for sure going to be waiting for Doom for the 6-star basic, because that's a long time. That's a long time, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer at least. And if I go for like a new champion grind or something like that, I'll probably have to pop the 6-stars open just whenever, but otherwise I might wait. And as far as 5-stars go, I'm sitting on basically 24, just under 24, considering I've got 3 of the fully formed crystals. And since you asked about the premium hero crystals as well, you didn't, but I'm going to show you anyway. Ooh, I almost have 1 million. Shards, that is. Nice. Okay. Alright, it is time to call it a night. When popping... Oh, I should... Yeah, I didn't even talk about the 5-stars when these are getting popped open. The 5-stars are getting popped open after Silver Surfer gets added. After you lose, you shall become one of my wives and... Wait, what? After you lose, you shall become one of my wives and bear me many strong sons, so that someday I may actually have fitting contenders for my title. This is a quote from the champion. Interesting. You know, one last thing about these videos before I go. I'm almost like scared to make one about like a really beloved character like Doom, you know? Like I don't know if I could do Doom justice, man. He's I did read a bunch about Doom actually. Well, in one of the series, it was crap, I don't remember what the series was now, but it had the multiple man in there. He was part of it. Oh, you know what character I thought was pretty cool? If they bring him to the game, I'd probably make one. Darwin, I think was his name. He kept like almost getting killed, but then he would survive it because his body would like protect him. I thought that was cool. And Doom was like this old dude basically. But I think he had oh no, I can't show you guys that. He had started like I don't know, they kept jumping back and forth in like the timeline, I think. And I think he was trying to help somebody kill off all the mutants. Falcone? It's Falcon with an E at the end. I didn't know if that was how to pronounce it. I don't know, man. I'm all over the place right now. I was I was reading through those, but because Longshot was in them, he wasn't too involved compared to the other characters. But Longshot was in them. Shatterstar was barely in them as well. But I was going through just to see what I could find, and yeah, I ended up reading about a bunch of other characters. So my brain was like, okay, this is interesting stuff, but save it for another time. Let's get back to reading about Longshot. All right, anyway. Yeah, maybe it's a good idea if I... Oh, actually, no. Yeah, I could just ask you guys, I guess. If it comes to like a big character like Doom, I would need help finding like the stuff that I can't leave out. Secret Wars was the comic? Not the one I was thinking of. I don't think. Hang on. It'll actually take me like 2 minutes to find it because I have some stuff bookmarked. I didn't have that one specifically, but... Oh no, I know how to find it. Okay. Here's what sent me down the rabbit hole. I went to... I was on Longshot's Wikipedia page. And there was mention of... Where is it? No, that ain't it. That ain't it either. That ain't it either. Wait, what? Oh, God, I'm on the Longshot film wiki. Oh, jeez, come on. I scrolled down to the references at the bottom of the page. Okay, no wonder I couldn't find it. All right, hold on. I lied. It said it would take me 2 seconds to find this. X Factor. There we go. That's what it was. X. Yeah. I don't remember what sent me down the rabbit hole. I can't find that, but the one I was reading was X Factor. See if I can find that real quick. No, I can't. But anyway, that's what it was. All right. Enough of that. I'm out of here, guys. Just exporting a funny MCOC vid. Will you check it out if I tweet it over? Only 1 minute long. Off stream, I will. On stream, what kind of funny? Does it have any sort of music or anything like that? And actually, if it was on stream, it's going to have to be tomorrow because I really actually got to get going. But as long as there's no like copyright material, then I don't mind checking it out on stream. But yeah, I'll either check it off stream later or just send it over tomorrow if you wanted to have it on stream. Okay. Funny as in lots of bananas. Yeah. I'll send it off stream for you to judge. Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Nebula the Resetter. Thank you very much for the very generous $20 being tonight's biggest D. Appreciate it. And thank you to everyone else. There's a bunch of super chats. So I appreciate it, guys. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.